Welcome back. We all know how important sleep is, and with the recent time change, you may still feel like you're not getting enough of it. Today, we are working on a new routine to help with sleep and overall health through a few simple changes. And I'm joined now by personal trainer Kat Pasle-Green. Kat, so great to have you here.
So wonderful to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. Give me a little bit of background of what you do.
Okay, so I'm a certified personal trainer through the National Academy of Sports Medicine, as well as other certifying bodies. I work one-on-one and in small groups with people on strength training, weightlifting, mobility, yoga, all of these different modalities to help them show up better in their lives, in their own bodies, and build healthy habits. And sleep is a big part of that.
Yes, sleep is a big part of that. I'm so excited to talk with you about this. I don't know why, but I am fascinated by sleep hygiene and all the little tips and tricks that you can do to get better sleep, probably because I feel like I'm always just so tired, and no matter how much sleep I get, I still feel tired. So what is the first thing that people should be taking a look at if you're trying to improve your sleep?
Well, before you look at improving anything, you need to see what it is that you're doing, where the opportunities are. So to look at where you're investing your time and your energy, and those are our two most valuable resources in life. So to look at how are you starting your day, what is your flow through it, and at the end of your day. And then from that place where we can go into reflection is to take a few moments, maybe 30 to 60 minutes at the end of your day between dinner and bedtime, where you start to really kind of build up all of the internal resources that are available for a better night's sleep. So before we can make a change, we need to see where we are right now, and then look at the opportunities to improve, to move ourselves towards our goal, what our next evolution is.
Okay, so when it comes to your nighttime routine, this is that like 30 minutes to an hour of things that we could really be doing that's going to help with our sleep, right? What are some of the things in that time?
Well, my favorite is to take the dog for a walk. Right around between dinner and bedtime. Preference is around twilight, when around dusk, when the light changes. Because what that does when we're outside and there's lower light is it signals to our brain to produce melatonin, which is that sleepy, that groggy hormone. And so it naturally increases with the change of the light. So we're outside getting fresh air and connecting with nature, connecting with community perhaps. And that's a great time to reflect on how our day has been. And so you mentioned memories. There is a wonderful practice of gratitude and down-regulating the nervous system that we can incorporate into that time. Also, journaling later can be a wonderful way. And sleep is when we download our experiences of the day into our memory bank. So you can start by Bow Wow Camp and pick up a dog and then take it for a walk and think about gratitude and have all these opportunities for creating better memories and supporting your best health to then ease into deeper sleep and to sleep better and for longer.
And just how important is getting a good night's rest affecting your overall well-being?
Sure. So it being National Sleep Month as well as National Athletic Training Month, it's really important to see how the two play into one another. So in deep sleep, there is growth hormone is produced in the brain, and if we miss one good night of sleep, it can reduce the recovery, the muscle recovery, by up to 20%. So when we're investing our energy into exercise, into having a better workout, focusing on higher performance, that's only a part of the equation. Our recovery then will feed into that becoming a part of what our next day experience is, right? So in deep sleep, our body produces growth hormone that improves muscle recovery and strength. So there's all of these chemical responses that happen in sleep. So it's going to improve your athletic training.
Okay, so definitely important for many different areas of your life, not only physically, but mentally as well, and just being able to, dictating how you're going to show up the next day.
Right.
So important. So you work with some athletes kind of across all different levels, very, very top tier athletes, people who are just training to come in and, you know, work on their physique, just like a normal person going to the gym. What is some of the things that you feel, you know, best help them in their evening when they're going into their sleep sleep pattern, what are the best things that you can recommend for somebody that's training just to kind of help with their recovery and just being better the next day?
Opportunities that would be help to downregulate the nervous system. You know, at the Bay Club, we know that it's not just about the time that you spend in the gym, but you know, recovery is just as important. And so I suggest with my clients at the Bay Club to incorporate some practices of relaxation, things that are going to improve your well-being. And what does that mean? I mean, that's to reduce muscle stress, to increase circulation, to reduce cortisol levels. These are all things that are going to help us downregulate and move into our sleep, transition into our sleep better, so that we can perform better the next day.
Amazing. All right. What is your favorite tip or trick? Because you seem to know a lot. Yeah. What is something that you really gravitate towards when it comes to getting a good night's rest?
Well, I do love stretching, foam rolling, doing a little bit of yoga practice right before bed. It does help to ease the mind and relax. And I can show you a couple really easy to incorporate exercises.
Can we do something right here on the couch?
100%.
Okay, yeah, show me.
Okay, so one would be just to sit and stand. It's called a box squat. You just, from the seated position, you stand. It improves circulation. It's a great way to just get your heart kind of flowing, blood flowing, nothing too high intensity because that would stimulate the nervous system. From there,
and this is good to do before bed?
It can be, yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. Well, from the couch to the bed.
Yeah.
I mean, sit up and sit and stand. Another one is to bring your leg over. This is called figure 4 stretch.
Okay.
And with a long spine to lean forward. And this is a great way to stretch your hip. If we do a lot of sitting during the day, this is incredible to do.
Okay.
To do that both sides. If that angle is not available, you can kick your leg out more and then it's a lower angle.
A little bit lower, okay.
Yeah. There are a lot of activities during the day that make our chest tight. So putting your hands behind your back, walking your hands back and just opening up your chest like that. Nice breath pattern would be great. 4 count in, hold, 4 count out. And then the last one would be just give yourself a little hug.
Okay.
Right? Drop your head and round forward.
And these, what I love about all of these is literally you were just on the couch.
On the couch.
Most people are kind of winding down at the end of the day. You're watching some TV. So these are some easy stretches that you can do just sitting kind of right in your space.
Even right now.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much,
welcome.
Kat. Appreciate
My pleasure.
you.